Hello, welcome to Hevlendordesigns. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to add digital numbering to your document, design document, especially for tags, invoices, and tickets, whatever you have, as long as you want to add serial numbers to it. Okay, so in today's class, we'll be specifically looking at digital numbering. This is a way of adding serial numbers to your design file before printing. The traditional printing, you actually print, and after printing, then you can now locally use a small machine to start making the numbering. Okay, so I'll take you through how to make a print merge. A print merge allows you to add serial numbers to your design. Then we'll lastly do imposition layout. This lets you to print more than one page of a document on each sheet of paper. Okay, something like this, print more than one document on each sheet of paper. So without any further ado, let's get to work. So to start out on this, we'll have our design that we've done already. Okay, this is an event that will be coming up in January. I've been working on this tirelessly, and quite a lot has gone in. So specifically, the participants are going to be having a serial number on their tags to show that they are participants of the event. Okay, so let me show you how. So I'll create a new document. All right, so now specifically what you want to do is to choose a size of your document. Okay, so this tag is about A6, a customized A6. So I'll import, just to make sure that the work flows easily. I'm just going to import a JPEG version of this design without the numbering. Okay, so this is what we have. And take note, when you're doing this, make sure that you have it in size, because if you don't size it, you might just have some bit of challenge when it comes to the page imposition. But just to show you that, so this is the size of the tag. I'm going to take the same size of the tag, just copy and change that width, so I have it at the same size of my page. Okay, so this is the design already done, and this is our placeholder for the number. So to start out, you go to your file menu, click on print merge. So you have a sub menu, create or load the print merge. So we want to create a print merge, so you click on this resultant dialog box. All right, I'll just take you through this process so we don't have this video get too long. So you just add a column. Now when you click on add column, you have the name. So what we want to add is number, so you can just put the word number, and that's for the numeric type. Then we check for the numeric type, click on this. So now you have a format. If you click on this flyout, you can see you have this 01x 00x. so this is like a format. Say if you want to write 123 or 001 002. Okay, so for this particular one, we're going to be using 1000. We are expecting to number about 1000, so we're going to use this 5-digit format. So now you're at liberty to choose wherever this number is going to start. Even if we want to number for 1 million, you can choose to start from anywhere. Okay, so you are starting from 1. Continually increment value. I'm going to uncheck this because if you don't do that, it will not enable us to specify where exactly we want to stop. Okay, so you uncheck this, and I'm just going to number from 1 to 80 just to give us an idea. So when you do this, you can see the add button is now available. You click on add, so you can scroll through your numbers. As you can see, we have, scroll up, see you have 001, 0001, 002, just like that serially, and this gets to 0080. Right, click on finish. When you click on finish, you have this print merge dialog box here. So now the next thing we're going to do is to insert the field. So this is our placeholder for the numbers. So we're going to insert the field. So click on insert field. You have this. So now you can actually format, choose a font color. In this case, I like this to still have the same color as this. I can use my eyedropper to pick this color. Okay, because I want to place it here. Now take note that the number is actually going to start. You have this greater than and less than sign, so the number is actually going to start from this point where you have the less than sign. So you take note of that while you are positioning your text, the number field. So like if you put it here, it's going to run over this, so you don't have to do that. You need to position it rightly. Okay, you can choose the font size you want. Make sure everything is in place just the way you want it. So if we have done this, now the next thing you're going to do is to print to new document, or you perform the print merge. Okay, I'll advise you always print to new document, because performing the print merge is actually you're just going ahead, perform the print merge, and your print sending straight to your printer. But when you print to a new document, you can have this file handy if you want to make any adjustment or changes, or by any printing to your printer, if you have any jam or anything, you wouldn't have to go back to perform the process again. You just need to go back to your document to print. Okay, so you click on merge to new document. So just give it a few minutes and this is going to load. Voila. So this is what we have. So you can see this is print merge 1. Okay, page 1 of 80. So we have from number 1 to 80. If I just indulge you, so you can see the numbers are serially placed. Everything is done. So this takes us to the next step of the imposition layout, what we call laying in local parlance. So if you want to print more than one of this page in, you have to print several of these pages. So this is about an A6 size. So an A6 size, we would require about 8 pieces, 8 pages to make an A3. So I'll be using the A3 printer to do this. So to do the imposition right now, you go to File, Menu, Print. Alright, so now, like I said, you can as well, you can decide to print straight to your printer if you have one installed, but I would advise you print it to a PDF document. So I'm going to be using Microsoft Print to PDF. All right, The reasons are because I want to see how this layout is just going to be. So then even if I'm printing and I have a jam, I wouldn't have an issue. I can just go back to my document and reprint the sheet, considering that what we are doing is going to be serial and we don't want to miss any page. So now you go to the settings, go to your settings. Okay, what orientation do you want to print? You have to understand this. There is landscape and there is portrait. Okay, so now we have the cards are in portrait size A6 and we want to lay in about 8 in an A3 sheet. So we'll be using the landscape. Click on advanced. You choose the size of your paper, the size of the final paper you want to use. So I said you want to use an A3 paper. So click OK and click OK. Now the next thing we're going to do is to go to our layout tab. All right, on the layout tab below here you can see Imposition layout. We have the precept. Okay, you can see 1 or 2 orbs, 2 by 1 orbs, 2 by 2, that's 4. So like how many? So but in this case we are just going to do something customized. We want about 8 orbs. So if you want to do 9 orbs, that's 3 by 3, so that's 3 in a column, 3 in a column and 3 in a row. Okay, so if I apply that and just preview so you can see what it looks like. So this is it, but it's not exactly what we want to do. Is actually going to shrink the size. So to get the actual size, to correct that, here we have a Imposition layout tool. So click on this so you can see the sample. Now you have the horizontal, that's the rows and the columns. So now I want to reduce this. Okay, need just 2 rows and 4 columns. So this is exactly the size that this job is going to come out in. All right, so you can click on the pick tool to just preview. So this is what we have. You can see them, it's just arranged serially 1, 2, 3. Okay, now the next step is that we have the here we have on this print preview position we have the binding mode. All right, the binding mode, we have the perfect binding, saddle stitch, cut and collate, and you have the customize. Okay, now if you leave it at the binding mode, so this is just going to be serially. We have about 10 pages or so. So it's going to be serially. If you divide 80 by 10, 8 by 10, so you're going to have 80 by 10. You're going to have 10 sheets, but they are not. The sheet numbers are just going to be serially this way. Okay, so you see 1, 2, 3. Now let me show you something different. I can do a saddle stitch, but saddle stitch is for stapling. If you are interested in to know how to lay book layout, just let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I can do a special video on Imposition and how to lay books. Okay, so if you collate and cut, let me click on this so you can see. Now you have 0, 1, in case you see this. So now it's because of the kind of binding we are using. So what this means is that you see you have 1 of 10 sheets. So you just collate. If you have put after printing, you put all the sheets together, and you're just going to have this. So you have 10 in a row, 10 in a row, 10 in a row. Okay, so when you are done with this, you can now go to your file and print. Now, because like I said, if your printer is connected directly, you can just print, but for safety reasons I ask you to publish to PDF. So if you can print a particular, just the sheet you're looking at, you can also print all of it. So you click on print. All right, so this is going to actually give you pop up with this save print option as output, so you can choose whichever location. So I'm using the desktop. Okay, so I'm just going to name this, give your file a name, testing print tag. Okay, so the file type is already a PDF document. So click on save. Okay, so you give it some time. Depending on the speed of your processor, it's actually going to take some time to finish up. Okay, so you can just see that. I don't know why. It usually is supposed to show the progress, but that blink for my system just shows me that this thing is done. So you can confirm, double check. I go to my desktop where I save the file. Okay, so this is it. So you can see I have the file already here, 10 pages. I can load this up so you see. Okay, so you can see now this you can now send to your printer. So even if while you're printing and it jams, you don't have any challenge. So if you have watched this video up to this moment and you like what you're seeing, you're getting value, give the video a thumbs up, like and share. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified whenever we come up with our next tutorial. So if you have any question, drop it in the comment section below. Alright, so these are documents and this is ready to be printed. Okay, it's ready to be printed. Thank you very much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye for now.